In the camera here.
But how do you see it?
Oh, when you play it?
Yeah.
Download it into our MacBook
Go into a Mac.
and then burn it onto a DVD.
I'll be darned. I was living in Baltimore, and because sometime when I was in Brussels, Don had called me and said, we're moving to Baltimore. And he had done that to me when I was in India one time, and I said, no, no, we're not. We're not moving.
So we didn't.
That's right, we're not. And the next time he didn't ask me, he just announced we were moving to Baltimore. And I was there, and Christina called me and said, I'm going to have a program for women here in Houston. And I want you to come, and I want you to design this program. I want you to come and help do this. So we worked on the phone for a couple of weeks, and I said, I'll do a lecture, and then we'll do a couple of workshops. And so I remembered the workshop that Marion had designed with the crayons and how you do your time, and I did, I worked on a lecture about the 20th century woman. And so I went down to Houston and we did that program, and it was very well received by the women that were there that day. So that was that. Then I went to Nairobi to be in the Kawangware Consult. And while I was there, I was asked to do a collegium at the house. And so I worked on that lecture, and I did that lecture that morning at Collegium. Joe came from the hotel for that Collegium, and after that Collegium, he came up to me and he said, what are you going to do with this? And I said, well, I don't have any idea. He said, you think about it and do something with it. And so that really was what pushed it farther down the road. And he was our greatest support. He was the one that summer who insisted, because I came back and I went to him and I said, I can only do this so far. I need some help. And so he insisted that we have a group that summer in the summer program work on this program. And Laverne Phillips did that beautiful montage. And I called a customer of Don's, the Lebanon Valley Press, and he did those beautiful montages and practically gave them to us, thank heaven, because we didn't have the money. And so I remember we did that, you know, we kind of messed around with the dynamics of the day and whatever, but that's kind of how it got put together, and we were lucky enough to have enough of lens that we knew about to be able to include some dimensions of like conversations, that sort of thing.